Kathy.
And I'm Missy.
And we're Two Needles Pulling Thread. We are finally back.
We're back.
It's been about a month. I went back.
It's been longer than that, I think. Yeah.
I think it was the 18th-ish.
Feels like it's been longer, but
yeah.
It's been a lot going on.
Absolutely.
It's been a lot going on.
Sound horrible? Have a cold? I'm good.
You feel pretty good, though.
I feel better, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a souvenir I brought home from the Caribbean.
From your husband.
That's right.
Shouldn't have taken him.
Should have made him sleep on the balcony. So.
Just kidding. I'm glad you had fun.
Oh, we had a great time. Absolutely great time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's been a crazy month. We had, the last time we filmed.
It was right after Stitch New England.
Yep, right after Stitch New England. And we were hoping to get back, but I can't remember what. We said we weren't sure if we were going to
You
get
said you were busy.
Yeah, I'm work and prepping and.
For once you had things going on that
I know.
you don't typically.
I don't have a life.
Because
so.
I was ready.
She was.
We could have done it.
Yeah. She was ready yesterday. I'm like, no, there's not enough Dayquil in the world for yesterday. So, but yeah.
Anywho, I've been stitching,
Yep.
Christmas shopping. Had my parents and kids over for what I do for Thanksgiving on Sunday. That was nice.
Those pictures were cute.
Justin wasn't able to make it. He ended up getting stuck at work. But this is a very busy time of year for where he works, so
Yep.
he had to take care of things. And when you climb that ladder and you have a lot of call-outs, guess who's stuck working?
Yep, absolutely.
So that happens.
I love the picture that Grace is holding Ellie and she's crying up a storm and she's just
screaming.
smiling.
Yeah, make it look good.
That's right.
So I've been stitching a lot. I don't have a lot of haul. We've talked about plans now through the end of the year. We'll talk about those.
Yep.
We'll lightly touch on a couple of things in regards to plans so that we can get those out there for other people to hear about.
Absolutely.
And I don't know. I guess we'll get right into it.
Absolutely.
As usual, we'll squirrel everywhere when we start thinking of things.
Oh, yeah. So, any previous?
Nope.
Any FFOs?
Nope.
Any finishes?
Yes.
All right, me too. Go
1,
ahead.
2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8
There you go. How big are they?
littles.
But that's okay.
I mean, does the pile look big?
Well, mine are. I haven't taken care of. When I finish something, I keep it all in the bag and I just toss it in my room and I don't separate it all.
Yeah, but you said you cleaned your room.
I did, but I had these set aside to bring. Kathy had a little birthday sal, and this is called Holly Bird Ornament Stitches by Ethel. And I used my own threads, and this is on a piece of scrap fabric that I had.
So cute.
And it was precious. I want to say that there's something I didn't do. There might have been like some ghosting snowflakes, and I didn't do those.
And there wasn't a mouse in it.
Nope. But I really liked it. I know that these were all color and cotton flosses. No surprise there.
No, not at all.
So I had that one, and I finished. I'm calling it 3 finishes. So
well, yeah,
maybe I did have more than I.
I was gonna do these for the
about.
sal, but I just didn't get to it.
You can get.
You'll have them done. Oh, I have the patterns.
You'll have them done. This is stitched on a piece of. I bought this at. I think I got this at Stitch New England, not at
with the tag.
Not at the retreat.
Oh.
Atomic Ranch Service. And when I posted this and tagged them on Instagram, they replied that this was a test color, but they're going to release it in the new year.
Oh, Atomic Ranch will?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's
so
great.
It's 32 count Lugana. I really like it. To me, it had like a camo feel, but
I don't remember you showing that.
Yep.
That's gorgeous. And
So
I would have
really
never
like
picked it for...
I know, but it worked for these. Primrose Cottage Stitches had a sal going.
You have it written down, religious?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, it was Religious Christmas Trio. So
Maybe that's what it was. Anyway, I had this, and I decided, oh, what the heck, I'll try it. I had them done, one a day.
Yeah.
So I did each of them.
Fabric is phenomenal for
Oh, I
those.
just love it. Did each of them on, and I added some gold
Treasure braid.
treasure braid. I think it's just gold. It doesn't really, it has a number. So, there's Silent Night and Peace on Earth, and I used treasure braid in some different places. And then the other one is, of course I have this blanket of fabric because why would I cut it to fit, right? Come Let Us Adore Him.
Oh, the treasure braid looks awesome on that. That does not show up. These are outlined in treasure braid right here. So pretty.
Really, really liked it. I used my own floss conversion.
What's the red?
The red is Merlot color and cotton.
Gorgeous.
And then Sargasso Sea. I'm sure I didn't say that right. Ivy. Birdhouse is one of my favorite browns.
That's
from
nice.
them. And I like oregano also. And only had to use a little tiny bit of sampler peach for baby Jesus' face. And then I added in
The treasure braid.
the treasure braid, which this is fun.
Wow.
Fun, fun, fun.
Those come out really
So I
nice.
did those 3. I really do want to FFO. I have a lot of Christmas stitches that I know I'm going to be digging out here soon. But I really want to, we're not used to those noises. We heard a little snow. We've had snow today. We heard a little snow fall off the roof.
The yellow actually has some really nice variegation.
Yeah, it does.
Gorgeous.
So I hope I'm going to make a point to get some FFOing done.
Are you going to pillow them or?
I think I am going to pillow these and put them in a little small dough bowl. Probably the one Holly gave us.
Yeah.
So there's that. Again, I don't know where to put all my garbage. Oh, I can't lose that. In case anybody is interested, they are all color and cotton. If you want to screenshot, that's my color replacements for that. In case anybody cares to
I
know.
see, I just watched Teresa last night. I'm backtracking and I
Yeah.
see that on her cards, she shows her conversions. I really like that on her cards.
She has some nice little cards too. Okay, so I had what I consider a pretty big finish. One that I had carried over.
Oh.
And it is in Blackbird's Home for the Holidays book.
You got that at Randy's shop.
I did a long
remember
time
that.
ago. And I was stitching this with Shelly from Whips and Sips Welcome Stitchery and her sister Shannon. And this is Blessings Be Thine. I am using all the called for threads, or I used all the called for threads. And my notes, I'm not trusting my notes. My notes say that this is 25 count Lori Holt vintage cloth oatmeal, but it really looks a lot like vintage country mocha,
Oh. Yeah, it does.
doesn't it? But anyway, I did it 1/1,
Wow.
and I chose, instead of using Alma and Barb's initials, of course, I chose my initials and I stitched 2 S's to remember that I did this with Shelly and Shannon.
Oh, nice.
And this was so much fun. And 1/1 magnification for me, which I always use anyway. It just went so quick.
It's so gorgeous. And no, not many colors, really.
Nope, not many colors.
4 or
I mean, the
5?
called for colors were, nope, not that. 5 colors.
Yeah.
And they were the called for. So I did that.
Nice.
And then Heart and Hands We Won, A Very Merry Christmas. So our friend Megan with Sassy Southern Stitchers had a birthday early in November, and she did a birthday sal, Meg's B-Day sal. She doesn't go by Meg, but it was easy, I guess, or else Megan's was taken. But anyway, hashtag Meg's B-Day
Yep.
sal. And I did a very Merry Christmas on the same fabric. I used the same floss that I used for this because I had it all together. And I added in some old brick to bring in some pink that you can see in the bottom there.
Oh, yep.
And there's some back stitching in the ornament that is a little pink. And it is tiny. I also did it 1/1. I have a plan for this, though.
I hope so. It's going to be the world's tiniest pillow.
But I have a plan for it. And it was so much fun to do.
That's cute.
Like, I would stitch that again. For myself, this one is not going to be for me.
That's cute. Well, that's
So
awesome.
That's going to go someplace.
How are Shelly and Shannon on those?
I
Last time I
can't
checked-
remember. I want to say Shannon finished hers recently, and Shelly it's become her Sunday stitch.
Yeah, it's really close. That's from what I
Yeah.
remember. Oh, don't forget your threads.
So I think that's where she's at with that.
Look at you.
Jingle jangle. Oh, let me look at my notes. Let me see. That's why I'm looking down. I have one more.
Must be that one.
Oh, yes. I am woefully behind on this, but I am not racing. Welcome to the North Pole. And I've explained before that I am doing these in 6 pillows, and I am breaking it up in a manner that I like.
Yeah, you're doing picking and choosing.
Yep, I'm picking and choosing my motifs. So I finished this one, and I just finished number 2. I'm going really slow on it, but I am enjoying it. I primmed it up for myself. I have all my pieces of fabric cut. I'm using a combination of my own floss and floss that the gals at Primrose sent us as a gift. There's
those.
a DMC. And what I did was I primmed up the blue and the red. Those are the only differences
Right, because the blue is
I
a lot
made.
brighter.
I can't remember what one of the reds was, and it was just a little too bright for
I
me.
say I have it. Probably 321.
Oh, it could be. So, I finished the second one. It does look funny with no driver in the
You said he was a
train,
creepy elf.
but
so
these, yeah,
that's
I
really
just don't
nice.
do those. So
the
that's
variegation
fun.
is pretty.
And I really have enjoyed it. I will not be finishing all of these for this year, but I am going to keep this in my rotation because I really do like it.
It's a fun stitch.
And I have the buttons.
Yep.
It is fun. I don't mind it one bit. The great thing is that when you look at something, if maybe it doesn't all appeal to you, we have license and liberty to change and do, like we want to, and still keep the integrity of what the designers have done because, they work hard at that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So remember in the 80s, you white Ada and you didn't change a single thing.
And it was crunchy.
Oh my word.
I was laughing. You might want to watch it. You might be interested. It was nostalgic. Liz Matthews has gone down the rabbit hole of buying Dimensions kits.
Oh.
And she does a little 30-minute video of 3 that she bought, and she unboxed them as they came.
Yep.
And some of that fabric is like cardboard.
Yeah. Well, I have some fabric
But there are
like
people
that.
who love to stitch on that still.
Yeah. I have that mint green piece, and I'm wondering now if I should wash it or do something because I have an idea for it, but it's going to be so hard to stitch on. And it's opalescent.
Ooh.
So
Those are my finishes.
awesome. Well,
Some of these were starts and finishes.
Yep.
But whatever.
Right.
What I've done, so I have a lot of Christmas, clearly. I pulled all my Christmas whips and some things I wanted to start, which I haven't started them all yet. And I've been doing a 5-day rotation, and that has been so much fun.
That's what you said.
Just stitching what I can get stitched in 5 days and move on to another one.
The funny part is a lot of people think that we see each other all the time. We live 3 houses now apart. And I don't think I've seen you.
When's the last time I saw you in person?
The day we filmed?
After Stitch New England? Maybe. I mean, we FaceTime and
Yeah,
stuff.
we FaceTime and we text, but no. So, all right. So this is from Chris the Camping Stitcher. Fall is my favorite color. I think I had it almost done. So I have that all done. That was a really, really fun stitch.
Did you use all the floss that she called for?
I may have changed it up. I may have changed up the red.
It's very pretty.
I don't know. And now I have to go
love
back.
those deep fall colors.
I wonder if I need a beak on my bird.
Do you think you're really finished?
Yeah, because I stopped my stitches here intentionally.
Oh,
The
okay.
X's, yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know about the beak on the bird. But I like it, so it doesn't matter. And then this was a start and a finish. This is, I have it written down as 12 Country Vintage Series. I got it off Etsy. It's a Nutcracker. I have it partially FFO'd.
Yeah, you're pretty.
It's a PFF. So this is a Nutcracker. I just have to stuff
That
it.
is so cute.
This was a one-day stitch. This thing went so fast. And I just have some velour velvet.
Yeah.
That was Martin's velvet.
Oh, I haven't used any of it yet.
So I just have to stuff it. And that was on 18 count vintage, nope, country, bless you,
Excuse me.
French Cafe Mocha.
Yeah, that does look like that.
So this was my big girl
Oh,
stitch.
this is so cute. Big
This
girl stitch.
Yeah, it's on Lugana. And this took like,
beautiful.
this was like 2 days too. This is from Helen D. That was the one that was in our packet for Stitch New England, Mushroom Mayhem. And this was on Atomic Ranch 28 count Lugana Morning Lilac, which apparently my cat laid on. Oh no, I stitched up here in darker
Oh,
color.
say it looks like chocolate, and you're blaming the cat.
No, I stitched in the black to see if I wanted to do one or two strands.
Yeah. What did you end up doing?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have known better. It's always me. I always do 2. So that is the
Mushroom Mayhem.
Yep, but that's the stand up.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as her other one came out, Kathy turned around and bought it. Morning Lilac. I used all the called for, and I had Helen sign the pattern. So,
She's a big girl famous.
because you know when you know the designer. Noel. This was, I say this was a start and a finish, but yes, this was a start and a finish. This is from Leela's Studio. Her,
Christmas spirit.
yeah, one or
Number
two.
one.
Is it one? You have 2 and I have?
I think I have number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Okay. So this is Noel.
I could be wrong. So it's either 1 or 2.
Right. Vintage Country Mocha. Nope.
No, it's not. It's a Be Stitch Me, isn't it?
Yep, it's Be Stitch Me. One more reproduction. And a lot of these, this is the one that I finished at Stitch New England, which I thought I had shown that, so that's why it's there. Here's an oldie. Gathering Stitches from Luminous Fiber Arts. Look at this. It's been in that thing for so long that it's all wrinkled. But I finally finished it.
Was this your car stitch? Was this the one that you had?
This was I was taken to work.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah, and I stopped working on it at lunch because a half hour is not long enough to stitch and eat.
No, it's
So
not.
I finished this.
Is this finished?
Yeah,
What is this?
it's the leaves of the this is a tomato.
Oh, it's just different that it's not filled in.
Right.
Oh, I see. It's the leaves
Right.
that are negative space. Okay.
Once I did, I think all I ended up having left to do is the bird, all the heart, and the thimble, maybe?
So we're talking about the
Oh, yeah,
tomato,
sorry. The tomato here is,
the negative stitches.
oh, the
Whoops.
table moved.
That was
The
me.
negative space.
Oh, and again up in the scissors. It's very nice.
So that'll go on my stitchy wall. And then this was my birthday stitch. Snowballs and Icicles. And Ethel was so generous and sent me a couple to give away that I did on Instagram.
Yep.
And Snowballs and Icicles. Where are you here?
Right there.
Pebble Beach by Barefoot Needle Arts, and one of the girls reached out and said, I recognize that fabric. But the minute it came in, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it.
They're doing a great job with fabric, I tell you.
And that is it. And I love it. This was also a quick stitch. I love they're two different colors. I've got a couple more now.
Bird, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So those. Oh, and I did have one more. I did do my
We're getting used to snow again.
The snow keeps coming off my roof.
We had about 3 inches of snow, and it switched to rain and will warm up, so it's going away. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I did this last night. So
this is for your class.
This is
it's bigger than I expected it to be.
Yeah, the Liz Matthews wreath. What are they calling this? Mini wreath.
You can show it.
Banner. Yeah, I don't see why not. Yeah. Mini wreath and banner class for the Jingle Ball, and we had pre-stitching to do. So I changed my colors, and that is the one I chose. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about one of the extra wreaths I bought, but I did buy some greenery to make my own.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I just changed my colors to Color and Cotton.
Because you got a wreath with the kit, right?
We did, yep. Yep, we got all kinds of really cool stuff in here.
She really sends quite a comprehensive kit.
Yeah, it's not going to be too bad, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a
perfect.
nice size wreath. So,
very nice.
Yeah. So I did that last night because Kathy hasn't done any of her stitching. So, but that was it. Those are my starts, finishes, all the things.
Oh, that's your starts and your finishes?
Yep.
Okay.
I do have two starts, but everything else, these are finishes. Okay. So,
do you have wear my Floss bought my cousin T-shirt. So I don't think I've worn that yet on. And sweater, everything's gonna have a layer now because it'll be May before we see 70 degrees.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, hashtag GPS. Sorry, I gotta look. Hashtag let's GPS together is Joy from Carolina Stitchers and I. Ooh. Oh, she's gotten me down this. I think
you went down your own
before. I can do it with the best of them. I don't even need help.
You don't need help.
She was just like, oh, look at this.
Okay, sure.
So I think I showed this kit before. Glendon Place, I'll be home for Christmas.
That is so cute.
GPS is Glendon Place Stitch or Sal. I don't know. We just said GPS. I have everything is called for.
Is it DMC?
It's all DMC. And look at these fun tags from Tina Egner on Etsy. It's just gorgeous. So that's all called for. Eventually, so I've got Kryneck
beads and buttons
and this right here was I think I did show this before.
Yeah, I think you did, yeah.
It was not easy to find, but with the help of Joy, she helped me find it online. And I found another chart.
It's a 2-part button.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yep, it's a, I don't even know. They even call it a treasure. I think it's they call it a glass treasure. So the bow sits up in here. So it'll be an experiment. I did get this started. We started October 25th. And I am doing it on, I did not do the called for fabric, but in my future ones, that I just finished kitting up today, I will be doing the called for. I am doing this on a piece of Needleworker's Delight Pale Cream 25 count Lugana. So it's going to be slightly bigger than this, but it's still going to be within the 8x8 size. I'm hoping I can use an 8x8 frame. For this, but I noticed that Hobby Lobby sells frames that have an arch also.
Oh,
so it's gonna be a while before this is done. Oh, so I got it started.
Nice.
I've only hit myself in the teeth with this Big Q Snap one time.
Is that the one you Frankenstein?
No, this is an 11x11 I bought. And I'm doing the Kryneck as I go because this I think is big enough to hold everything, and I'm not worried about pulling the Kryneck stitches, but I'm not going to bead until last because I really am nervous about the beading part.
How do you feel about Kryneck? Everybody has.
I like Kryneck.
Everyone has mixed feelings.
I really like it. I just cut the lengths half the size I normally work with.
2 strands or 1?
That is 1 strand of cry neck.
But 2 strands of floss.
Yep.
Wow, that is gorgeous.
And I am
what a
just
pretty
so
color.
excited to do it.
What color? That is really nice. That's like a gold, brass, rose gold.
That cry neck is gold sand.
That is gorgeous color. I don't know if people can actually see.
It really is nice.
It's got a little of everything in it.
I don't know how well. It just looks really rich.
You know what's funny is I went downstairs.
There's not a lot on these spools.
No, it's a deceiving. And I found a roll of cry neck that we used.
I have a baggie of it at home. I'm like,
That we used for scrapbooking, but I don't know what we ever did with it for scrapbooking.
Well, I had cry neck for, because I have an old Boyd's Bear that I did.
Yeah.
Cross stitch, and it has some red cry neck in it.
All right. Explain to me, you take the DMC, what do you do with it? When you
I unspool it all. And I
cut-
just keep going in half until it's the length that I want.
So,
And then I cut the loops.
because it's nice and thick, that's what I wondered.
Yeah. So that's what I do. But, you know, everybody can
Yeah, everybody does things
can
differently.
do
I
what
was
they
just
want.
curious.
I'm going to make a bag big enough to fit this because it doesn't go in my normal bags. And I am also doing a class. I did the PDF version. I am sourcing my own everything. But I got the chart and the instructions and everything from Liz Matthews. And this is Santa's Night Tree. Or as our friend Teresa, her son, has called this the roller coaster.
Well, yeah, there is that.
Because he thinks that looks like a roller coaster. Now, let me tell you, this is going to end up being finished as a tree. And I'll attend the finishing class. So, need to get this stitched up before the Jingle Ball. Not making any promises that I'm actually finishing it. Because I don't see myself sitting at a computer watching. I'm glad I have 30 days to go back and look.
Yeah.
That plaid is no joke.
That plaid is gorgeous, though.
This whole chart is no joke. But it is also fun at the same time.
Now,
I chose to do my plaid different. I have made some changes because that's what I do. I'm actually stitching this on a piece of 22 count Be Stitch Me Spooky. So this is what I've done. And I am at the point where I'm filling in the solid color of each house, and it is going to be just solid color. I am not back stitching any window panes like is shown in the chart. I'm going to keep mine as
plain.
yeah, like primitive or as primitive as I can. Now, I stitched my plaid red and green stripes, the thicker stripes. I did those as charted for, but I did not stitch the plaid like she called for. I instead had a skein of, and I want to get more of this because it has
I was
worked
just
up
going to
so
ask you
nice.
what that was.
It's a skein of Weeks Dye Works Noel. And I am not a 1X at a time stitcher.
I am.
You are. I did do this 1X at a time, and I love the result.
Weeks Dye Works Noel.
Noel, I've had this forever and never. Actually, judging by the tag, it came from Pins and Needles,
Right.
which it's old.
I wonder if you can still get it.
You can, because Tammy had bought several skeins of it.
Oh, good.
So I am almost, what I will have left to do once the houses are filled in is I've got to do Santa and the reindeer that go to the top, find some snowflakes to go at the top of it.
I have
because I
buttons.
didn't buy the kit.
I have snowflake buttons.
I might have some, yeah, I might look, but I may have something also. There is a Rudolph, so I'm happy about that. He's going to get a little tiny glass bead on his nose.
Nice.
I'm going to do something so that this Christmas tree stands out, whether it's going to be all in Krynic. I
Oh,
haven't
this is a
decided
Christmas
yet.
tree?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you need to darken that color.
And I might do the moon also.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
Yeah, definitely. That tree looks like it needs to be dark green. not yellow.
But what I love, like I said, I took liberties with this
gorgeous.
pattern. Like here in the snow bag, there's, I don't know if they're dogs, if they're deer, or what they are. I didn't stitch them. I just have a snowy field.
Oh, yeah.
I left them off.
And I
changed colors.
That's awesome.
Some of the colors, well, maybe I didn't. Maybe I went into it thinking I would change some colors, but I ended up having most of the called for.
Are you changing the house colors?
Yes, I am.
Because
I have those pulled at home. I'm doing seagull, tin roof, and what's the other one that goes along? Flatfish.
So you're doing all in like a gray-brown scheme then? Similar.
And the green for the trees ended up being very close to onyx for the roof of the houses.
Oh.
See, it's very close.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it. I'm enjoying it. We'll see how far I get into finishing it. Honestly, I mean, she finishes with styrofoam, which I've done. And I've done like those block.
Oh, yeah.
Helen does the blocks on styrofoam. But I don't know if I want to do styrofoam or if I'm going to do
Mat board?
mat board. I haven't decided yet.
I know, I just watched Helen too. I'm so far behind. Helen just did a tutorial, didn't she, on trees with mat board?
She did. So I haven't decided. I might go back and like take pieces from both.
Absolutely. I think that's what's great about people doing tutorials is you learn, like I learned a little bit from Vanna's cording one and a little bit from Helen's one. And
and some people prefer one over the other.
Yeah. No, I do a mix and match. So, that's awesome.
So my Lumion pie bag that I showed the last time. This was pulled to start.
Oh, jeez.
And I am loving it. Nutcracker Sweet. And this is
Ellie.
It's going in the guest room by Alicia Paulson, Posy Patterns and Kits to Stitch.
Carol, hold it.
I sent the link to somebody to her website, so it's an actual website. It wasn't. If you knew that, then it would have been easy. It's easy to find.
Is it on the top here? Oh no.
A quick Google, I found it for somebody. So I am not using the called for. It was a huge list of DMC, and I converted all of it to color and cotton. And when I say I converted it, I write notes like white, marzipan, all tan is going to be wooden soldiers. So that sort of thing is the way that I switch out mine. I am using a piece of 28 count Lugana by Forbidden Fiber Company, Fiber Co. Company, Bells on Bobtails, which is very hard. You can see the pink.
Yep. Ashley and I almost got that.
Very hard to see on camera. And I have this much done.
I love the owl clock. It is so cute.
This is a quick stitch. This is 2 nights of stitching.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
For me. And I've been squeezing in stitching on the tree at the same time. I already have a couple of mistakes and I don't care. If it ends up being a Charlie Brown tree, I'm okay with that too.
Well, it is a Charlie Brown tree.
It pretty much is. It only has 5 branches. So I really am enjoying it.
You doing the mouse?
I am not doing the mouse. I'll show you this pattern. I'm going to do another present. I'm just stitching that mouse.
He's a cute mouse, though.
Oh, there's no such thing. But Ori TM's Nutcracker, I will do that mouse.
Well, because that's a...
It's the...
Nutcracker. It's the
Nutcracker mouse. I will do that. This one, no. It's going to be a different present on the bottom.
Sad.
I know, but that's just how it is.
That's funny.
We have a friend who doesn't stitch spiders.
Oh, yeah.
So all color
unless they have
cotton.
6 legs instead of 8. And then
Right,
just
I
bugs.
know. Yeah. So those are the floss that I'm using. And I found the other night I pulled out my 3 rings of color and cotton that I have. And I was like, oh, I need a pale yellow. I must have a pale yellow. And I found one. And
that's
awesome. So I keep adding to it as I go.
Yep. I really, truly am finding that I'm using my overdyes way more now that they're loose and
You've got
hanging.
them out and
Yep.
can see them. That's good. Those are my starts.
Awesome.
This is a needle book. You probably got one from Jenny also.
I did.
And I ended up using it as a little floss bed.
That's funny. All right, so my starts were, oh, look, my needle minder must be really, really good because it's holding everything. Scarecrow Matilda. I don't think I had started this at the last video.
I don't think so.
Don't forget to floss, find me a farm girl. And I'm not gonna move anything.
Your flamingos reproduced while you were gone.
Only that one. That one came from Dominican Republic.
Like I said, they reproduced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a pen too. So that is Matilda. Very creepy with no eyes.
Super creepy.
So I changed up all the colors, of course. I changed all
Good
the
drawing too.
Huh?
Good drawing.
You like these?
Did I say that right?
Don't even
See?
ask me. Drawing.
Evidently, we say that with an extra R. As Mainers tend to do. We put R's where they don't belong.
It's
and
funny, I
drop
was
them.
listening to Air One the other day, and Dan and Michelle were saying that they put R's where they don't belong, and they leave R's out where they do belong. And I'm like, I thought Mainers were the only ones who did that. So anyway,
Great artistry work you had there.
I actually had another finish. I forgot all about it.
Oh yes.
This was my cruise stitch, and I have to tell you, this snowman made my heart so happy. This is on Winter Woolens by Seraphim, 18 count, and this is Quilted Christmas by Emily Call.
I love that Winter Woolens too.
I thought it would be whiter. I actually bought that specifically for a pattern, and I thought it would be whiter, but I finished it the other night when we got home, but he just made my heart so happy.
He's a very jolly guy.
I would sit and fill it in. I outlined it all before I left, and then filled in things. We were sitting at a trivia day, and one of the guys walked by and went, "Ooh, what is it?" But so I'm gonna
Not your grandma's.
no. But I'm going to move on to trimming the tree. I actually had a lady, I couldn't tell you with all those people on board. Ashley and I were in they actually have a library, and we were just sitting there stitching, and a woman came in and was talking. She was doing a full coverage, and she had the little teeny tiny snips, and they confiscated them. And I'm like, oh, well, that's why I brought them in case they did. I've never had my scissors taken, but,
I think it depends on
yeah. Well, it makes
if
no sense.
TSA is cranky that day.
In Portland, we have to take off our shoes, but not put on our laptops. Right? Is that how we did it?
I don't know.
In
'Cause I don't
Boston,
have to do that I think I pre-checked.
pre-checked, right? In Boston, we had to put out our laptops and take off our shoes. And in Miami, we didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to take out your
That's
laptops.
Miami for you.
Didn't have to take off your shoes.
They just roll with it.
Rob had change in his pocket, and he went, "Oh, I forgot to do this." He said, "Oh, just put it in your hand and walk through." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Okay. It's number 2.
I have one.
Yeah. Spirit of Christmas by Lila. Lila Studio. So I do have one, and Missy has 2. And this one is The Joy. And that's as far as I got on that.
That is pretty.
I randomly pulled threads.
So you do your dark and then fill in with white. Or it just happens to be
It just
what you're
happens
doing.
to be that way, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
I
borrowed.
like those the set of red. Not
Yep.
crazy about the snowman.
I'm not either, although I may do it, but I may change it.
Yeah.
Now, you loaned me set 1, and there's the skate. And I picked out variegated blue for the skate.
Oh, nice.
So this was my handy dandy from Stephanie that
Stephanie.
made its way to the Caribbean. So those are my starts. I have all kinds of fabric. This was a great little grab and go because I think I have enough for 3 or 4 more patterns in here.
Nice.
So that was really good. That's it. Just my 2
Excellent.
stitches.
Wow. Speaking, I said not your grandma's cross stitch. I was stitching at a craft fair. That's what I was busy doing
Oh yeah.
for 2 weeks. Yeah. I was stitching at a craft fair with helping Kathy's mother, and I was working on Santa's night tree. And your mother leaned over and said, "Oh, that's 22 count." No, this lady hasn't seen cross stitch in I don't know how many years.
I know. This is the woman who told me to go upstairs. We might as well look through stuff. I'm like,
Did you? What'd you find?
I haven't.
Oh.
With this cold, I'm not going anywhere near them for a while.
Oh, so you're not going to Thanksgiving?
I already told her I wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to stay home?
I am.
Okay. Is Rob staying home?
Nope. So
He has it too, right?
he's pretty much over it. He's going north.
Right.
So
Well, I didn't know you weren't going to be there, so there you
I know.
go.
I told Mom last night. I said I don't want to give this to anybody.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what about whips?
Whips.
Oh, you're still. Oh.
This had a 5-day rotation because I don't have like hard rules. I just pick what. If I'm at the end of 5 days, I look through my basket of all my Christmas. I'm like, do I feel like starting something new? Do I want to work on something? I
That's
just
awesome.
grab something. So Heartstring Samplery Christmas Spell Sampler, which I think I meant to bring it to show everybody. I talked about the movie, heard the bells. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow
Yep.
movie. It is fabulous. They had a scattered showing last Christmas here, at least here in Maine it did. And I ordered 2 of the DVDs.
Oh,
so I am excited to watch that and stitch some more on this. I'm stitching this on 32 count Lugana Vintage by Be Stitch Me. And I am using my own floss. We've talked about this a lot. And
Locomotive.
yes.
Oh, Missy. Oh.
So I am hoping that this Christmas I can have a finish. Maybe not an FFO.
Oh, you're so close.
This takes some time.
I know, but you're
that green especially. But I made a lot of progress.
Gorgeous.
And it is so nice. And those bells are shimmery.
Oh, that looks phenomenal.
It is just, I can't wait to have it done. Framed. I hope I have a frame in my closet that is just perfect for it.
You have
closets. Mike put up a second pegboard for me for more frames.
You know how many people you have enabled to shop for discount frames?
Well, I can't find them anymore, so.
Yeah. Well, they moved all of our clearance in Auburn. I was so excited because I'm going shopping Sunday with Mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, there's a new Hobby Lobby in Augusta. We're going Sunday. It's not open. I'm so sad.
I know, and you have to work Saturday.
Yeah. I need some more blue 16 count to do Mrs. Lolly.
Oh. So, a Patriotic Christmas Eve by the twins, Twin Peak Primitives.
Nice.
I actually said it right this time. I love this.
Had you started that?
Yes.
You had.
And then there's also, now I thought they were doing a room every year. They didn't do one last year.
Oh.
So this was in 21.
Yep.
I think. No, 20. This was in 2020. And 2021 is something in Santa's kitchen.
Yes, it was the kitchen in 21.
And I'm going to write the twins and ask them, listen, I got to have another room. Even if it's a closet or a pantry, I got to have another room. Not that I have the other one kitted. I haven't started it. I didn't mean to get you laughing.
That's funny.
I am using all the called for DMC. They really have a knack with color also.
They do. And they have a new book coming out, Santa and the Reindeer Ornaments.
Oh, I don't think I saw that.
I saw it in passing on the way home. Oh, Missy.
So, this is, did I say what it was already? I think this is 28 count mushroom Lugana. And it is so much fun.
That looks awesome.
So much fun. I am stitching on this, and it's reminiscent of that old, like a Told in a Garden, just that old, what I say, old style of stitching.
That's
And
gorgeous.
I'm just loving it. So I stitched on that for 5 days, and I will probably bring this out again. Until I'm sick of stitching Christmas.
I know, I'm right in the mood of Christmas. I wanted to,
keep doing it.
We're going to buy an artificial tree.
I was going to ask you about that,
Yeah.
what you were going to do this year.
And
I love my artificial tree.
he's very particular, so...
Oh, well, I got a really nice one at Hobby Lobby. Gorgeous. Bigger than I've ever had.
I would do it myself,
real.
but...
Well, Mike was just like, I don't care, buy what you want, but...
Yeah.
And I have plans for other trees for
Other places.
next year, not this year.
So,
Those are my whips.
all right. I just have 2. Let me guess.
We've done some stitching.
Let me surprise you with
Shocker.
let's see. This is Jingle All the Way. And I don't even know if
Are you keeping up with?
not now. But I'm ahead of
That's
Justine.
okay.
So
He's gonna laugh at that too.
So, and it's funny because I messaged her and I said, "Oh, Justine, the package." I said that the package with the nose in it had a hole in it, and I couldn't find it. It had slipped out of the package, so when I pulled the pattern out to scan into GoodNotes, the button must have been attached to the pattern because there's a hole in the bag. So I messaged her. I'm like, Can I buy another nose? I'll send you another nose. No, you're not sending me another nose.
Oh,
but I found it.
nice.
It had fallen into my lap and I didn't know it. So anyways, this was number 7. I don't know
Cute nose too.
I don't know if he has a name. And then this is number 8.
Handsome snowy man.
And this one's Mitten Friend.
He is a handsome snowy man.
So, and I haven't stitched on this in forever, you can tell. But that's where I am there.
I like it.
But these go so fast. But there is a lot of, 80s backstitching in this thing.
I don't mind backstitching.
I don't mind either.
I mean, like that it brings things
Can
to
you
life.
imagine how
blah all those gingerbread would be one big smushed together cookie.
it's kind of like how I cook. Yeah, pretty much.
She said it, boys and girls. Not
I
me.
said it.
Hey, I called you for a recipe before you went on the cruise.
You did. And how did you like my M&M casserole I
And
sent you?
my daughter said, "You asked Aunt Kathy how to cook this?" I said, "Well, to be fair, it was my recipe years ago, but she makes it a lot more than I do."
Chicken casserole.
And it was a hit. They loved it.
How did you like my M&M casserole?
Oh, that was delightful.
Half a bag of regular M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, almond M&Ms, and caramel M&Ms. Stir them up, and then add the other half of the bag. So, and I am doing Welcome to the North Pole as well.
I have not seen this frame in person, and by in person I mean I haven't seen a picture of it anywhere. Joy, Carolina Stitchers.
Did she get her hands on one?
She did. She was sick, and her husband went into the LNS and where she had it being held. The woodwork on that is gorgeous. I mean, it's worth the money for
I heard
sure.
that the girl's father, because he's the one who makes them, and it's phenomenal.
It's gorgeous.
So I had said 2 sections ago that the elves were nothing.
You're almost done.
I am.
Good.
The elves were a lot. Mr. and Mrs. Claus was also a lot of fiddly stitch.
It was? Okay, because I'm not doing them. I'm just doing the sleigh, which looks fiddly.
Yeah. So I have Mr. and Mrs. Claus done, although they were fun. Doing the stripes on his pants, so fun. You hear that, right?
Yeah, your mother's calling.
Oh. I did an update on my phone. All my ringtones changed.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So I just have the sleigh left. And I was going to change it out for Fancy Floss, but nothing else is variegated, and I think it would look weird. So I'm just going to continue on. But I'm working on the...
Yeah, but the sleigh is the same color as Santa's jacket.
Right, which is not...
Which will be pretty.
Yeah. So I'm working on the whoopie-doop-ski of the sleigh.
The runners on the sleigh?
That's the word, yeah. And then I'm done.
We're trying to get back to business here.
Whoopie-doop. Come on.
We're trying to get back to business.
And that's it. Just those. That's my whips.
Boy,
But
that was a lot of stitching.
yeah, I did try to stitch every day on the cruise. I did a couple of days that I only got a handful, but
Yeah.
it was just my time.
Yes, it's
Look at my
been
pile.
great. I have.
It's therapy.
It's been hunting season. And for those of us who don't hunt, but we stay home while all the others hunt, and oftentimes, I've had the baby often. So Grace has an opportunity to go hunting also. Fortunately, she's not an early morning hunter.
Did they go out early this morning though?
Justin did. But Grace did not go.
Oh, I saw the picture
She hasn't
of
been
them.
going in the morning. That was yesterday afternoon. So oftentimes I will have Ellie for 2 or 3 hours in an afternoon. I say oftentimes, it's been a handful of times. So that's been nice. But I also forget, like, oh, here she comes.
What's your drink?
I also forget that
Come here.
you're not getting much done with,
Come here.
almost a 3-month-old.
No. Knock it off.
I mean, she's
I had
fabulous, but you're not getting much done. She doesn't. She's decided not to be a napper,
Come here. Come here. Go see your human.
but she's sleeping 8 hours a night.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, I mean, it's.
I had
But at the
Ellie.
same time, it is sometimes hard to. Ellie's at that age and stage where Grace is finding it hard to. She can't really baby wear her with what she has because now Ellie's starting to get a little more. She's moving more, and she's more mobile as far as like wanting to look around and that sort of thing. So we'll see, but.
Oh, stop being a drama queen.
They're doing great, but it's hard. She's not content, and she doesn't know how to self-entertain at this point. So I get nothing done when she's
I
here,
had
which
her
is perfectly fine.
Maybe 45
It's been
minutes.
fun. Yeah.
Maybe on election night, the kids were here. They were visiting before we left. I said, "Go vote. I'll watch her." And Rob had gone and done something. He'd come back, and I'm bouncing her around with Christmas music. He said, "Seriously?" It was the only thing that would calm her down. He said, "Really, just Christmas music." It was great.
She does like music. Mm-hmm. She does like music.
And I turned the lights off and turned the ceiling fan on, and she thought that was great. She's just staring.
She does like that.
So
So we're bringing back. BOSME.
I haven't touched November. It was Queen of the Garden.
By working on Patriotic Christmas Eve and the Christmas Sampler, they were previously called 3-4 months ago. So I finally met those.
There you go. I was caught up until
nothing new.
November, except cleaning my craft room. But
Why don't you just make that a January goal?
yeah, I'm just gonna make it for
Never.
There's not even a long weekend.
It's just busy between now and the new year.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Yeah. So yeah, my November was Queen of the Garden and Coming to America. That damn boat is never gonna land.
You're just going to have to do it.
Yeah. So
And you're going to feel so good when it's done.
yeah, because I think
Just
we're
like
actually
the big
gonna have it
house.
framed. Yeah. Oh, and it snowed today. I get to do my snow day stitch.
Shoot, me too. Today. I actually banked the other time it snowed. I haven't done that yet either.
When did it snow?
We had flurries. It snowed.
Oh, I wasn't here, so
Well, you weren't gone when it happened.
I never saw flurries.
Well, you must have not had flurries where you were.
Believe it or not, people don't.
I think it was at work.
They would be surprised that I can have snow and you cannot, and we're half a mile apart.
Yeah, it's nuts. It is just the craziest thing. So, we're bringing back Flosstube Buddy.
Yay!
We would like you to go check out. I'm going to try to pull her up here and show you. Hold, please. Would you like to sing, Kathy?
Talk amongst yourself, because you don't want me to sing with this voice.
That we do not want to click on.
What were you clicking on?
She is the
Kensington cross stitcher.
Kensington cross stitcher, Deborah
Is it stitcher or stitch?
Stitch.
Kensington cross stitch.
And this is what her YouTube looks like.
She likes cats.
She likes cats. She is, I think she's a librarian, a federal librarian.
I think so.
I might have that wrong. Anyway, I think she's a librarian.
I like her, yeah.
I've watched a couple videos. I'm very late to the game for her. She has 17 videos out. Very enjoyable to watch, from Connecticut, I believe. So go check her out. She is a delight, and I've really enjoyed the videos that I did watch.
Yeah.
So when I have time to sit, I'm going to go back and binge the rest of them. In our designer spotlight, we are woefully behind in spotlighting our very, very good friend and super talented cross-stitcher, finisher, designer, you name it, Helen Daily.
Helen D, yep.
Helen Daily is, she's the cream of the crop as far as we're concerned.
She's as real can be.
Yep,
and
she is. You don't get any more salt of the earth as her. But as a designer, she has offered up 2 PDFs to 2 different people. Her PDFs and her PDF charts are sold right now strictly on Cobweb Corner's website.
Yep.
Carla and Helen have a relationship where that's what they do. We will draw 2 recipients the next time we have a regular floss tube.
Right.
A regular one.
A regular floss tube.
So likely in the next 2.5 weeks, anyway, at our next regular floss tube, you're going to have a minimum of 2 weeks to comment on this video. What do we want to use?
I was just thinking that.
Skunk.
Sure.
Skunk by Mushroom Mayhem. Use the word skunk in your comment.
Yep.
Cannot wait to see these comments.
Yeah, this ought to be good.
Get creative, everyone.
So.
And she has graciously donated 2 PDFs.
Yep.
What we do want to let you know is we will get you in touch with her. You would give us your email address. We would give that to Helen. She will make sure that she'll get in touch with you and get you PDFs. Keep in mind that if Carla at Cobweb Corner has at that point closed her shop for vacation through the holidays, that there might be a slight delay. I think that the timing will work out fine after talking with Helen. But just keep that in mind.
Right. Now, keep in mind also, Helen has a website.
She does.
And she has
some gorgeous freebies.
Freebies, yeah. They usually have like the little 4
I
words.
forget what her website is now.
Helen.
Sorry, Helen.
EastCoastCrafter.com. HelenDaily.com.
Let's look.
Yeah. And I've done a lot of them. And they're such quick stitches, but they're great for smalls exchange.
EastCoastCrafter.com.
Hey, I was pretty good. This is her other brand new release, Acorn Abundance. So as soon as that came out, Kathy purchased that. PDF.
I want to know if Brandy has this by now.
Oh, I'm
She's
sure.
now known as the Squirrel Stitcher.
Yep. Some people have changed the squirrel to red because they don't have gray squirrels.
Oh, we have both around here.
Yep. I'm keeping it gray because red squirrels are nasty.
Yes, they are. They tear up a place in short order. Oh, look what just happened to pop up.
Oh.
I have to have this. This is not my aesthetic. Lolly Claus, because I'm Lolly. And this is spelled with a Y, but I would change it to Y if it was ever stitched out somewhere.
Well, hang on, because I can't show this, but look how awesome that pattern
Her
is.
charts. Yep.
I mean, this stand-up is, I got to get to the right page, 33 by 66. I mean, that's how I was able to stitch that in, not this one, but the other one in an afternoon.
And in pure Helen fashion, there's a berry.
Yeah.
So go take a look at her freebies at eastcoastcrafter.com. Go to Cobweb Corner and check out, I'm sure if you search by Helen.
I think she has 3. I think she has Flamingo Frolic.
Yep, which she created for us for Kathy's retreat that we did in March. So right now she has 3, and who else? And
Who knows
what else she's gonna have?
She is
Looking very tired today.
She also is one who is very cognizant that people change colors, and she's and you might not know this yet because you just got back. Okay,
maybe
surprise.
you do, maybe
know.
you don't. She just reached 15,000 subscribers.
I did see
Incredible.
that. Yeah.
Very well deserved.
Absolutely.
And she gives so much to this community in the way of her freebies. She
Her
stitches-
tutorials.
Oh,
I mean, I'm so far behind on her tutorials.
If you didn't know who she was beforehand, you do now.
Yeah, go check them out, because everyone says, "Oh, I don't think I can do a berry." Watch her tutorial.
You can.
I can do a berry. Anybody can do a berry.
You can.
So,
where are we at?
do we want to talk? That's going to be for the plans.
Yep.
That.
I'm thinking about like video questions and comments. I think that there wasn't anything in particular. I would just like to gently and kindly remind people that it is a great forum to have conversation. Please be kind. That's all I'm going to ask. Do we want to do haul and stitchy kindness and then talk about all the other things that we might have coming down the pike?
I'd have to
say that. That's what we say.
I have to tell you that from not seeing Ashley for a few weeks, we'd sit down and the same things would come out of our mouth, and
It's that whole mother-daughter thing.
I swear we share a brain sometimes.
It's just...
And I get to go back and see her in a couple weeks. So
there you go.
You got this as well, right?
I did, so go for it.
I was so excited when my pink box came. It came actually right after we filmed.
I have mine all in this bag, but...
Has people... It's been
I
long
have
enough.
seen it out and about on video, so you're welcome to... Bow Makers by Chantel, 141.
I have to say, these little
fun treats.
Yeah, no, what are they called? Candy canes. I love them.
Those are nerds.
No way.
Yes,
Nerd
ma'am.
candy cane.
They're nerds.
And a bat project tag. And look. Oh, I got to take these out. These are so cute. Look at those cute.
They're adorable.
Pins. And they're made by Stitchingly Along. She has just curated some
Say that
great
again?
Stitchingly. And all the floss that ironically go with.
Ironically.
Oh, good. I got another week or so.
You get to go to a Zoom.
A Zoom sticker for my new calendar I ordered. And some ribbon.
That's beautiful ribbon. Who curated this? Who gave this? It's on the thing. It is really pretty. It's 2 ribbons. It's very pretty.
Floss and Blocks. Flossandblocks.com. The finishing fabric and the ribbon. And that is the fabric.
Wow, those are going to go together. And they're going to look gorgeous with that if you choose to do that.
And this is
one of our favorites.
Erin Elizabeth. Look
and
at
her
tree.
trays are
That's
a
gorgeous.
delight to stitch.
And it's 70 by 70. Yep, I love it. Can't wait. And I think...
On 16 count, that's just under 4.5 by 4.5.
Right, yeah.
What a sweet little chart.
I'm so excited that I missed the
it.
first box because, you know, he who doesn't pay attention doesn't get...
It's okay. You're in now.
I'm in now.
I am housing mine in I have all my loose threads here.
Yes, because if you throw away the box, your husband finds the box. If you've seen Mike's newest video.
He found 2 boxes because I had just gotten... I wanted to keep them, but then I didn't know what to keep them for.
But you know what? These are great to send swaps in.
Oh, that's true. I have a Como Stitches bag. I know, I just interrupted your whole haul thing.
It's
You're
okay.
not done yet.
That's okay.
So fun.
Because, you know, Jess said to me,
We love her.
what are you doing on my Friday night sale while you're on vacation? And I'm like, I haven't left yet. And then she got on her Friday morning sale the following week.
We saw you on there.
And she's like, "You're what?" I said, "I'm in the Dominican Republic. I actually have Wi-Fi," and it popped up. It was just me and Brody. How awkward was that? Go to an all-inclusive.
Where was Ashley and Rob?
Ziplining.
Oh,
Rob,
that
Ashley,
explains why Brody wasn't there.
Rob, Ashley, Steve, and Lisa went ziplining, and Brody and I went to the resort. It was they actually canceled all the water sports that day. Like you couldn't rent any. You didn't have to rent them; they were inclusive. But we had to sign off. That's how windy it was. We were actually, they bumped everything
Just to sit
up.
there?
Oh, well, no, yeah, that's all we did was sit there. But
No, you had to sign off just to sit there?
we had to sign off that they told us that we couldn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
No, I got to play with a monkey who proceeded to steal.
Ew.
Oh, he was this cutest little thing. And he pulled the flower out of my hair. He crawled in my backpack, tried to take my wallet. Smart monkey.
Ah, where was the human attached to that monkey is the way I think.
No, he had a hold of the leash.
Yeah.
He
so
tried.
then he can grab the monkey when he has your wallet.
He tried to. Ironically, it was zipped in there, but
I know, I'm just being funny.
he tried to pull the straw out of my drink.
Ooh.
Yeah, he didn't get that. So.
Oh, good.
But he did. He destroyed the flower.
Very used to pestering humans.
Yeah. So I got about 20 shots with him, and not
I
a
bet
one
you
of them. Yeah.
He wasn't sitting still?
No, it was
Oh,
fun.
that's
though.
funny.
So
That's
I get
funny.
to play with him a while. So
All right, sorry. What else do you have?
that's okay. So I ordered this from
Oh.
Stephanie, our friend Stephanie,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and look what she put on the back.
Oh, that's fun.
So this
that's
is
long.
I wanted it 18 inches.
So you're gonna. Oh, I see what. Never mind. My brain was not calculating.
So it can be for
Yep.
unwinding. But Stephanie put flamingos on the back
Well,
for
that's
me. And my
fun.
name on it. So I thought that was fun. That was a nice surprise. I forgot I ordered that.
That is fun. I think Emma and Brandy, she sent them one also. I
So
think.
I don't know if I shared these last time. I really can't remember.
I don't know, but you better because now it's another hole and you have to
Yes.
testify about
So
it again.
I had said at Stitch New England that I wanted to stitch a prairie schooler.
So you bought a prairie schooler.
Yep, I bought 4. Well, actually,
Technically,
1,
3,
2, 3, 4,
6,
5,
8.
8. So this is Santa Revisited 3, which is 87, 93, and 96. And
I
of
need
course,
to do 87.
93 is the one I don't care for, which is our wedding anniversary.
Which one is it?
The flowers.
Oh, but he's cute.
He is. It's just I
He's
don't
a
put
fun guy.
I don't put Santa with flowers.
Well, the poinsettias. How do you say that? Poinsettia?
Poinsettia.
I know, but I think you could say it both ways, right?
But I like this Santa with flowers. See, so
See, I don't like that big old fat sunflower.
this
Although
is
you wouldn't have to stitch that if you didn't
this
want
is Santa's Revisited, so this must have been the first one. 90, 94, and 05.
to. So which one do you need this for? 90?
No, I just bought it because I liked.
Oh, because you like. Oh, I thought
I
you were
didn't
getting
know.
particular
No,
years.
I just bought them because I
Okay.
liked them.
I like that one.
2018. At first, I was like, "That's a lot of white." I stitch snowmen as long as I don't stitch
But
them
it's
in-
not huge.
No, it's
These
not.
things are not big.
And I've learned that if I don't stitch
Finished 3x4.
it, right, and if I don't use white, if I use 3865,
Yeah.
or B5200, I
Yeah,
don't have a problem.
me too.
You know what? I didn't show something that I
I
started.
feel like I have a hunch here.
Oh.
What is wrong with me?
And this is 2021.
Oh, mess.
This to me says Classic Maine.
Oh yes, I love it.
So, but
Nice. Did you forget something?
no, oh, it's over here in my other pile. I did start something else last night.
Oh,
So
okay.
this was from Friday night. Just,
Very pretty.
I
almost, but I said no, I can't.
no, she knocked it out of the park.
Beautiful.
I had to have it.
It's gorgeous. I like that she's going to the bigger zipper pull thing.
Man, I wish I could sew zippers like that woman. I just can't. The bag I made
Okay.
Ashley.
I'm happy with what I do.
So, I had purchased punch needle and primitive stitching. Have you seen this one? Oh, okay.
I got the digital copy. I didn't get the smellable copy.
This is what Missy was talking about.
Yes.
This is the Satsuma Street 2023 ornaments. So there is Cool Kid.
I'm really going to have to
Lollipops.
stitch her.
I'm putting her on the blue.
Is it the whole set?
Yeah.
Okay.
Santa in the car. Helen just started this one yesterday.
I wonder if she'll do a stand-up for that.
We're gonna find out. And my least favorite, unfortunately, is
that's
calling
my
birds.
most favorite.
I think I'd have to. Maybe it's the blue phone.
Well, I'm going to tone down all the colors. That's the first thing I would do. But
It might be the blue phone.
it could be. But maybe when you pull the colors, you'll like it.
Yep, maybe. But
Love the
Lolly
buttons.
and Santa are my favorite.
I just love
And the-
that it's a rotary phone.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I bought those.
Very nice.
This was a freebie. I don't know if people have seen this, but this is what I started last night. I'll have to fold it in half. This was on Hands-On Designs, and I just thought it was super cute. So, everything is a time bomb over here, getting ready to be dumped. Oh, son of a gun. I'm so disorganized, Missy. Here it is.
Don't talk to me about my problems. That's me too.
This is,
Oh, that's pretty fabric. I like it.
I dyed it myself.
Good job.
This was old. I have a whole drawer of fabric I dyed. So I started it last night.
It's like a charcoal blue.
Yep.
Charcoal.
Charcoal.
See, we dropped the
I
R.
started it in white, and I hated it. All my stitches looked horrible. So I used peach ice cream.
Oh, that's not peach.
I don't know. It's called peach ice cream.
Cool.
Not peach. And I just pulled colors. Banana pepper.
That's one of my favorite, all-time favorites from Color and Cotton.
Yeah, it's a special edition. Autumn leaves. Love that one anyways. And bittersweet.
I like bittersweet too.
The only called for color. But,
Very nice.
so I knew
I
I'd
think I
start-
did banana peppers in the round tart that says thankful, be thankful.
Oh,
From
yeah,
A Hands-On Design.
Yep.
I think I did that.
And I found this.
Oh, that's right. You showed me that. See,
This,
I love that.
look at the old price tag. This is a Mill Hill kit. I found it at no, I didn't. Goodwill,
What were you going to say?
Christmas tree shop.
If you did, you broke into an empty building.
This was green tag of the day, so I paid $1 for it. Fully kitted.
Nice.
So,
Someone cleaned out Grandma's
yep.
stash and
Yeah, and the original
juniper branch Santa.
Yep. And the original price was $4.25.
I bet there's a whole series if you could try to find them.
I bet.
Northwoods Santas.
I thought that was great. I couldn't believe I found that.
Very nice.
And then I was gifted this,
Oh, yeah.
a Stitches by Ethel. You know who sent it to me. You know who you are, and I appreciate it so, so much. Snow is still coming off the roof. So that'll be another quick start. And then Missy, where'd this go? Someone told me to do Santa's coat on a Mill Hill in ruby slippers.
Oh.
I
That's a
don't know.
pretty red.
I know, but I don't know if it's sacrilegious to change.
I know, because when you pull the red for, you said Mill Hill, but you meant
Did I say
Prairie
Mill Hill? I
Schooler,
meant a
right?
Prairie Schooler.
the red looks orangey rust until you
Until-
put it all together. And it's perfect.
So, and then Missy gifted me this for my birthday.
Little late, but
And I've never, ever, ever, not that I've looked a lot, but I've never
I thought
seen
you like those
anything.
bunnies.
I do. And then she gave me grown-up fabric in, you said 25 count?
Yes.
Ivana? All kinds of flosses. So excited. That'll be a nice spring when we're buried in snow. Look at the duck.
Isn't it cute?
I love
Look
it.
at the little one on top of the.
I wonder where they find things like the background.
I don't know.
It's kind of.
It's
I
fun.
hope I didn't just flash the pattern on the back. So,
It's okay. I don't think anyone's gonna
And then we'll talk about these in a
be
minute.
naughty.
So I don't have.
Excellent. So I showed you my bag.
I got more
because
stuff
was
coming, so.
Impromptu. I don't have. Tracy with OG Stitchery was here a couple of days last week. My husband was away at hunting camp. She came and spent a couple of days.
Second week of your camp. Sorry.
We met up with Helen last Monday at Panera and visited and chatted a little bit.
I have
then,
never seen this.
I know. And then I took Tracy and Grace met us there. We went to the biggest dive around in Farmington.
Nobody got kicked out?
No, the dugout. We went for lunch. The
Oh, okay.
dugout, which has like the best wings, and you can get wings, fries, and rings. Lunch.
Excuse me.
Anyway, if you like chicken wings, they're really good.
Actually, wait a minute. Someone just showed that.
Yes, I know, but I can't remember who. And then I found this.
But I watched it last night.
Yes, I don't remember who it was either, but I know I saw it, and I can't remember who it was.
Who did I watch last night? Helen? The Bougie? I watched 3 Flosstubes last night. Oh, well, anyways.
So we went to Pins and Needles, which is a little tiny quilt shop in Farmington. And I did get a little bit of fabric there, not much. And she has a little corner of old cross-stitch stuff. And you'd be surprised if you went in, like hardly any of the overdyed is left.
Oh.
It's being purchased.
Right.
And there's no boxes of totes of charts on the floor anymore or anything. Yeah. But I found this older Plum Street Christmas tea. Come to my table and share with me warm gingerbread cookies and cranberry tea.
Nice.
And this is a 2007. And I just thought,
Yeah, because it's an
really
actual
pretty.
picture.
Thought it was really, really pretty.
Yeah, how have we never seen that before then?
I don't know. And she has in here also a recipe for holiday cranberry tea. And she said that this is Paulette Stewart. And she said that they make it only between Thanksgiving and New Year's.
Cool, I see the recipe.
So that's fun. So I have that. I got my floss in from Color and Cotton.
A cup? Oh, it makes a big pap. I was like, a cup of sugar?
Yeah, it makes a big pot of it.
That is super nice.
So
I'll
this
have
is a
to borrow
combination
that.
of all colors and primitive. I believe this would be circus or fair themed. Peanuts. Circus ring.
That's nice.
Isn't that pretty? House of Mirrors. Trapeze.
You're gonna need another whole room, you know that, right?
Funnel cake. We don't call them funnel cakes up here. They're doughboys. And made a little different. Duck pond. And they're not good for you, but boy,
Oh,
I
they're
can
so
put them
good.
away. Tightrope.
That's nice.
Carousel. Ring toss. Carnival. Carnival.
Oh, kind of a gray green.
Kind of. Ferris wheel.
Pretty.
Pony ring, which this is kind of a greeny bronzy.
Yeah.
Acrobat.
Nice.
That's really pretty. Fairground. And vaudeville.
nice.
I like that
colors.
word, vaudeville.
That's a nice color. They're all nice colors.
So that was my haul
Wow.
for the last whole month.
I'm impressed.
That was it.
I'm impressed.
I have a couple of things to share that were sent to me, but so that's what I had for haul. And Stitchy Kindness, you'll remember that a few months ago, we My Crazy Life. What's her first name? Oh, it's escaped me now. Sykes is her last name. Oh shoot.
You had to ask.
I
had
know.
it.
anyway, she shared with us a retreat cross-stitch journal of sorts, and she was kind enough to send us each the sticker packs that she has created. And some of these are sayings that you might be familiar with from other floss tubers who she got permission to use. And marching orders. Aren't those fun? Oh, coffee please, whip go, so good. Haul, yeah.
Oh, I like the coffee cups. Yes, I have mine right here as well.
I don't know, it seemed like there was something else. I got marching orders. Very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, come on now.
Is it Susan or Cindy or my crazy
Lori.
life? Lori.
I couldn't find
L-O-R-I.
it. I couldn't find it. It's in the first line.
Okay.
She does a lot of great videos, not only of cross stitching, but crafting and things she's found at Dollar Tree and couponing
and my sweet friend Angie. We have she stitched this and I really enjoyed it, and she sent it on to me to stitch.
Like McDonald's Angie?
Angie from the first Stitch Con, Angie.
That took you to McDonald's?
No.
Oh, the different Angie.
Angie and Jeannie.
Oh.
So she sent that to me.
Nice.
And our friend Tina Egner, Team Egner, asked me if I was interested in some of her newer floss drops.
Oh, of course you
Which
were.
I was like, of course. These are gorgeous, of course. They're Christmas themed.
Look at Santa.
Aren't they pretty? She sent me turkey ones too, and I already have those kitted up in a project.
Those are gorgeous.
Oh, I forgot to bring that as a purchase. I bought and downloaded flirting turkeys. So I'm excited to start those too.
Nice.
So, Sarah.
Yep. Memphis Sarah E.
Was very sweet and sent us a little something.
Unfortunately, they were in my car. Missy didn't know about them because I picked it up on the day we left.
This is Forbidden Fiery Coast Scarecrow. Look at that.
And pumpkin spice.
That's so pretty. Thank you so much, Sarah. It was very sweet of you. And I know that I've had a conversation with this person. We talked about it, about me receiving it. Thank you so much. I cannot remember your name right off the top of my head, but how sweet. She sent each of us
a little pumpkin.
These wool pumpkins with the pins. Just beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I kept the tan one.
Yep.
And not Ashley.
Nope.
The other girl, Kathy. Took the orange one.
Yeah, she said tan or orange. I'm like, what? Okay, fine.
I didn't tell her what it was.
Nope.
Tan or orange. Anyway, we did a lot of stitching.
Yep.
And not a lot of buying.
No.
I have stuff on my Christmas list.
I did get for my birthday a gift certificate to 123 Stitch.
Nice.
So thank you. You know who sent that, who you are that sent that to me. And
very nice.
I'm being...
Are you hoarding it right now?
I'm hoarding it right now, yeah.
That's okay.
I just don't know what I want. So.
That's all right. We do want to talk about our Library Stitchers Retreat, which is happening in April. Things are moving along. Behind the scenes stuff. We're reaching out to trunk show people.
There's a small
that's
wait list.
Working.
Yeah.
We do have a wait list. So if you are interested, hop over to librarystitchers.com and put yourself on the wait list. Yeah. Beach Please, which is Stacy of Thread the Needle, formerly Stacy Stitch's Creative Studio. I believe that her Beach Please in February still has a few spots open. Yeah. I did inquire about it, but it definitely is not. It was a dream. I can't do it in February. Nope. It just isn't going to happen. Main Stitchy meetups, which happen in different locations. The last time I talked about the Bangor one, I said it was at Starbucks in the mall. It is not at Starbucks in the mall. It's at the Starbucks near the mall. So it's not the one in the food court area.
Yeah,
I have not seen dates
for December.
And I would dare say if you are local to the area and you are a Maine Stitcher, go onto Vacationland Stitchers Facebook page.
Right.
They are prolific about posting about the meetups there. And where it's December, I wouldn't dare say what they might be doing.
Right.
So, did want to talk about Katie, the Naptime Stitcher, has graciously extended a code for our viewers. This code used at checkout will get you a discount off of her downloadable documents, pages that she has created.
She's got a ton of great...
Great resources.
Yeah.
Just really a variety of different documents and resources. The code is 2, which is the digit 2 in needles. 2 needles. And that will get you a discount at checkout. She has also created a form that we will show in a video to come, which we're going... Okay, take a deep breath, Missy. Slow down. We are planning to do a video within a week or so. That's all Christmas.
Yep.
All holiday. We recognize that not everybody might celebrate that, and if we put it in one video, then you're free to watch at your leisure, and it will be all our previous finishes, things that might be finished in our box that we haven't FFO'd, kits, things we want to stitch, things we are stitching. Now, we showed a lot of Christmas today, but we have more.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
So we're planning to do that, and then we'll have a regular video, and then we're planning, everything's pretty loose, a celebratory type video. We aren't going to do a live this year, and first of all, this is the perfect time to say thank you. Thank you to everybody, all of our viewers, those who have been with us from the beginning, those who are new, those of you who share and do all the things and talk about us in the kind fashion that you do. We recently, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, surpassed 7,000 subscribers. So thank you very much for that. We are going to plan another separate video that is just kind of fun.
Yep.
We will be celebrating that. We have a 2-year Flosstube anniversary coming up in January, and we thought sometime in December we just might do something that would be filled with some giveaways and just some fun things.
Yep.
So you can watch for that. And then we hope the week of Betwixt Christmas and New Year's, we hope to do a plans video.
Yes.
Which will include what we hope will be our plans for 2024. We do not want to leave without actually mentioning these ahead of time so that you can go and search and seek out videos and figure out if they might be something that you're interested in. Kia B. Okay, where you go stitching. Where am I going with that? She is doing her New Year's Eve 12 by 12.
Yep.
She does have a video out on her YouTube explaining what her plan is for this year. Go watch it. It's delightful. It's fun. It's informative. It's a unique twist on 12 by 12.
And then other people are doing twists of the twist.
Right.
So I've got to get my...
I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'll let you know during Betwixt.
As Teresa Garden Goose says, I got to get my poop in a group.
Poop in a group. What was the other thing she said on her video? I was like, poop in a group, and she said something else.
I don't know. She almost swore, so I caught that and, got giggling. And
yeah. And Pam with Just Keep Stitching is doing 24 in 2024. And I believe that she is planning 24 new starts for 2024. I have watched a bulk of it to see the products, to see what she is planning to start. Evidently,
she got them all kitted already, right?
She, for the most part, and I believe that for most of them, if not all of them, she already knows the days that she's going to start them. Wow. They coincide with special days or holidays that are important to her.
Nice.
And that was a lot of fun. So go check that out. Are you going to the Jingle Ball?
Absolutely.
I'm going to the Jingle Ball too.
I found my shirt from last year.
Me too. And the Jingle Ball is coming right up next weekend.
It is.
It starts Friday night
through Sunday at midnight. Well, midnight our time. 3
Eastern
a.m.
Standard
Yes.
Time. Okay.
Yep. 3 a.m. West Coast.
West Coast, so that gets them through the midnight hour, right?
And then I have plans during the day on Saturday, but I'll be jumping back on
When's your class?
Sunday.
My class is Saturday at 1:30, and I have plans Saturday evening. I'm going to be out. Our church does a Christmas, it's called a Christmas Spectacular, every year, and it is a beautifully done live performance of comedy, faith-based, family fun, light shows, laser light shows. It's just beautiful. So we'll likely go as a family to that night, but I will be home to be up all night.
Yes.
And then the next afternoon, I just learned we're going to lunch with some friends.
Oh, there you go.
So I'll be in and out a little bit, but I plan to be on there. And I love the Jingle Ball because the ticket is $10.
Well, that's what I was just going to say.
Which is nice and affordable.
They're closing the class tickets. I don't know when, but I did see that while we were gone that they're closing the class tickets.
Okay.
But you can still get a $10 ticket. Let's see, what does it include? Tables,
Like Zoom rooms?
Zoom rooms, exclusive shopping to the 12 different designers.
12 designers. They'll each have at least one exclusive.
Yep.
And we learned that you can shop. It's like they each have their own little shop.
Right.
So you're checking out
Individually.
potentially 12 times. But there were things that I purchased that I hadn't seen from these designers before.
Right. They all contribute to they call it Jingle Bells and Baubles.
Yes. So they
I
create a
believe
book, right?
They create a booklet of an ornament, so they all can contribute at least one ornament. And last year, I think there was some recipes. Where am I drawing that from?
I don't know. I don't have that.
There's dancing. There was book
There's
reading.
going to be a dance-off.
I saw that.
Like, I wonder what that is. I saw the Habermans almost dancing.
Almost saw the Habermans dancing. There's meet and greets with each designer.
Those
that was fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed those too.
I'm trying to think what else. It was just so much and last year it was Friday night to Saturday night. That was it.
Right.
So there was so much jammed packed into that weekend for $10.
Right. I loved the Zoom rooms. You just never know who's going to be there, what might come up. I would recommend that if you are having a private conversation in your home that you mute yourself, because guess what? We can hear you all. It's quite interesting.
Oh, yes.
You can shut your microphone off if you want to.
You can even shut your camera off if you don't want, if you want to pop into a room but not be seen.
Yeah, you can do that too.
It's just what an amazing time. And
it was fun.
Stephanie Webb of Lindy Stitches has
goodness.
She's poured her heart and soul into this. I bet she's been at it a year because she
easy
tweaked issues from last year, and they jumped on issues last year right off the bat, and they had them fixed.
Yeah. And nothing of this magnitude goes off without a hitch.
Right.
So,
I mean, she's just another one of those people who are just above and beyond. So, go to the Jingle Ball. So put on your dancing shoes, and
maybe we'll see you there.
Yeah. We must have what happened to our hats, our Jingle Ball hats?
I have mine in my little Christmas box.
Mine must be in my Christmas box, so that's why
I have mine. What else you got? You got anything that I wasn't? That
Ashley and I both got into
that's
Barefoot
right.
Needle Arts retreat in February, so that'll be coming up. And that is sold out. That sold out
before you know it.
Yeah, no, that sold out in about 3.5 minutes. There's only 80 spots. We booked our room yesterday. We got the last two. Well, there was 2 rooms left. I was like, oh, okay.
Are the boys going with you that weekend?
No.
They decided not to?
No, they decided. They just didn't know what they could do, and
all kinds of stuff down there.
I know, but to spend the extra money on an extra hotel room and
yeah,
whatever. You guys will figure stuff out.
And besides, you can have a girls' weekend
Yep.
with no boys allowed.
What else is coming besides the Jingle Ball? We got some swaps coming up. Christmas parties, so to
I
speak.
have FFOing to do for 3. I need to fine tune some things for 2 of them. We're gonna brunch with one group. We're gonna
Zoom with
with 2 other. Just fun stuff.
Yeah.
That'll be nice, and that will be fun. We'll meet with another group after the holidays,
Yes.
which will be nice.
Yeah. And in between all of that, we fly back south.
Yep, you go back. You're going to see the kids.
Yep.
For a few days,
On
which is
weekend.
nice.
I think that's. I mean,
Thanksgiving plans. I'll be at your parents' with Mike.
I'll be here with pizza.
My kids are going to. That's awful.
I didn't know until today that I wasn't. I mean, I kind of knew.
No, you said you told her yesterday.
I told her I was probably
Oh.
not coming, but yeah.
Um,
Your kids are going.
my kids will be going to Justin's family.
Yep.
They're going in the morning, and that's really. Gonna finalize some Christmas shopping. I'm very close to being done. I had a delivery day today.
I saw those
there
boxes.
are several boxes sitting at my house, waiting for. What time is it? Oh, Mike's not home yet. I don't want him to tear into them.
Oh yeah.
Although I don't know if I've bought him anything.
Although I got my box the other day for one of our swaps, and it says, "This is not the Advent box. Do not get excited."
I love that. Oh, Advent. I have 2 Advent boxes at home. I have not. I've
Oh.
opened them up and I've displayed them in a little basket.
How are you not touching them?
One item fell out of a little bag, so I know what it is.
But you put it back in the bag,
I
didn't
put
you?
it back in the bag. And then I had a swap box show up today. And I was tricked in my own head. I thought for sure somebody else had me, then did. And I texted this person and asked if it was okay to open the box or should I not? And they said it was fine to open it up because I want to have it like fluffed up and
Yep, mine.
wanna
I
see it.
haven't
wanna
even
see it
asked.
if it looks pretty.
I haven't
Which of
asked if I
course
can
it
open
does.
mine yet.
But we get to do that Sunday, so
Yeah.
that will be fun. Christmas shopping, Christmas plans, even though it's like a month out. As far as
How is it the end of November?
it's crazy, it's crazy.
So
I have Christmas shopped for the baby. I'm done.
I'm not.
My kids are almost done.
I'm not. I'm so far behind.
That's actually our meeting tonight after dinner.
Oh no,
Is
you're
to
having a
discuss-
summit meeting?
Well, to discuss Christmas and what we always do this though. He always wants to meet about and look at Christmas lists and budgets, and then I'm like 90% done and he's surprised.
Well, what is it? Most men are most alert at Christmas because they want to be just as surprised as the person opening.
He
as
always
to,
knows and he has suggestions, but he doesn't always remember.
No,
Anyway.
we are woefully behind. We have more than we think we do.
You need
though.
to be getting on Amazon tonight.
Yeah.
Click, click, click. I have ideas too I need to discuss with your mother tomorrow because I think I'm usually the one in the family that doesn't give her any suggestions because I struggle doing that. But I have ideas, so.
Oh, there you go. So
And I'll share those.
perfect.
Basically, anything that involves thread, floss.
I actually
It's for-
thread and
Mike
floss.
is like, is there anything else that you think you want? Like, I'm a pretty
No.
simple person.
My Keurig might be dying. I don't know. But I actually
Mike
use
doesn't
Sulky.
watch these, but I think I'm gonna get him a, what's it called? Hamilton Beach. Teresa, help me.
Is it like a?
Dual brewing. He thinks he wants to go back to K-Cup. I don't like K-Cups. Not one bit. For whatever. I want a big pot of coffee that I can pour into my container and have my iced coffee. That's why.
I
So I want
almost brought
both.
you home Dominican Republic coffee,
Oh, yeah?
but they were like cinnamon and vanilla, and I know you don't like flavored coffee, so
No, I'm really like plain Jane. My whole life is plain Jane.
I actually used some Sulky on that Quilted Christmas,
Those are fun. Sulky is fun.
and I might put a few variegated on my wish list.
If you go onto Sulky's website, they also have packs too.
Right, I knew that. Yeah.
So maybe you'll find something that Grace got me hooked on. Not hooked on. She got me hooked up with Go Wish.
Yes, she got me hooked up with it too, but then left and didn't tell me how to run it.
It's easy.
Okay.
It's easy. Mike did it. Mike has done it too.
Oh,
it's
if Mike
easy.
can do it, I can do it.
So, hey, that is not good. He's more technically savvy than you are.
I know. Remember, I had to ask somebody where to find a form. So
It's okay. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And Mike and I are going to we're going to be very intentional about time spent together through the holiday.
yeah, I want to go
Because
to.
we're empty nesters and he works a lot and we're very busy and we just want to be intentional through the holidays. So
Yeah.
I've created, let's be honest, I've created
Date nights.
10 or so date night ideas and he was more than on board with it. So
I mentioned the other night I'd like to go down to Freeport for the lights.
yeah, I said that
Wander
too,
through
you know,
town.
like I don't know, but a lot of what we're going to do is at home.
Yep, good.
Like I always make Nicole's peanut butter ball
Yep.
recipe and we're going to do that one night together.
Rob makes Oreo Oreo balls.
Yeah. So that'll be nice and watch Polar Express. I mean, we're in our 50s.
Did you see that
But
they're
we're still
coming
gonna
up with a
watch that
prequel for
stuff.
that?
No, don't change all these things.
I
people.
know. I had to go back and add.
Disney, stop it.
It's what leads up to the Polar Express. It's.
Okay, well, as long as it doesn't ruin that real one.
I know, but why do you put something before something that came out years ago?
Star Wars started that nonsense.
I know.
I know. Don't come at me. I'm not a Star Wars girl. Never have been, never will be. It is not happening. You can't tell the story and then go back and say, oh, by the way.
We're gonna fix this. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. So, you're working.
Yep. I have tomorrow off. I have to work Friday and Saturday.
I'm not doing anything this weekend that I know of.
You're not going to Mass.
Nope.
No.
I thought I might go down to Stitch New England, but I just can't.
Can't
I
swing it.
can't manage it. No.
Yeah.
Grace and I may go and do something Saturday afternoon
There you go.
for a couple hours, but
Yep. Nope. I have nothing else going.
all I want to do is stitch and be in my gown.
Yeah.
Not my oh, you may now refer to me as Her Majesty.
Oh, that's right. You got your crown.
Fourth crown.
Oh.
Fifth one is coming in January, so yes.
I'm going to the Dollar Tree and buying you a
I
deer.
expect you to curtsy when you see me.
Your
And I have a
Royal
root
Highness.
canal coming in a week and a half.
Oh my God, grief. That's what
Oh,
you get
well.
for looking forward to going to the dentist.
I am looking forward to getting this fixed, let me tell you.
So,
Anyway, we hope that if you are celebrating Thanksgiving, that you are with those that you wish to be with and that you love to be with if you are separated from your loved ones for whatever reason.
Yep.
We hope that you can find some peace and comfort through the holiday. If you don't celebrate, but you have the time off, enjoy it.
do what you love.
Yep. Stitch, stitch, stitch. You can look for us in
Maybe a week or so. Yeah.
weekish, maybe.
Yeah. Got some things up our sleeves.
It'll just
and-
be something different and fun.
So,
So anyway, in the meantime, stitch, 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 and
we'll see you soon.
we'll see you soon.
Bye.